Khalil Tate fills up highlight reels, supercharges his team. TUCSON, let's consider an alternate reality. The hit isn't late. The shove isn't too hard. The starting quarterback isn't knocked into the bench and shaken up. Khalil Tate doesn't enter the game and begin shaking up everything from Pac-12 defenses to the overall trajectory of the Arizona program. What happens then? Rod Smith, Arizona's quarterbacks coach and co-offensive coordinator, pauses at the question. Then he chuckles. He says. There's no good answer. All anyone knows is what happened after Brandon Dawkins went down October 8 at Colorado, uninjured but momentarily unable to return to action. His replacement grabbed the football and began running free on Folsom Field. He hasn't really slowed down. In the last 6 games, Tate has terrorized defenses, catalyzed Arizona's season and moved into the conversation for the Heisman Trophy. Week 12, here's a chance to look outside the Power 5 rankings. In the end, committee will have to balance eye test, body of work more. John Gruden on coaching speculation. Never say never to nothing. I don't want to say I was surprised, because I know the kid's skill set, Smith says. I was pleasantly shocked. That's pretty much all of us, right? Tate bolted into college football's consciousness October 8 at Colorado. He ran for 327 yards, including touchdown runs of 58, 28, 47 and 75 yards. Highlight after highlight after. How is he doing that highlight? He threw for another score. Up in the visiting coach's box, Smith and co-offensive coordinator Calvin McGee just looked at each other. According to McGee, the conversation went something like this. Did you see that? Holy cow. And afterward, Colorado coach Mike McIntyre wondered, can someone please tackle number 14 for Arizona? Everyone marveled at the anomaly, a backup quarterback piling up the highlights and yards. But then it became a trend. Number 14 became a star. Tate kept going, very fast, burning through defense after defense. The sophomore began drawing comparisons to West Virginia's Pat White and Michigan's Denard Robinson, the best quarterbacks to play in Rich Rodriguez's system. He's doing the kinds of things Pat and Denard used to do back in the day, Smith says. The reality is Khalil has that same potential and possibly more. I think he has a chance to be even better than those guys. Through 6 games, the numbers are staggering. Tate has rushed for at least 100 yards in all 6. He has rushed for 1,207 yards and 11 touchdowns. He's averaging 161.5 rushing yards and 11.7 yards per carry. He has 5 runs of at least 70 yards. In a season when the Pac-12 boasted a plethora of well-known quarterbacks, he has emerged as the conference's most dangerous player. He was named the Pac-12's Offensive Player of the Week for 4 consecutive weeks, and he's at least moved into the conversation about the Heisman Trophy. Most important, Arizona has won 5 of those 6 games. A season that was teetering on the edge hasn't just been salvaged, it has been supercharged. He is breathing a sense of confidence into our whole team, Smith says. It is permeating our whole team. People believe in him. They know what the kid can do. It's been different since he's taken the reins. We've been a different team. How was Tate not playing right from the start? The answer is complicated, and it might always be a little fuzzy. Tate was highly recruited from Junipero Serra High School in Gardena, Calif. But most schools saw him as an athlete, meaning not as a quarterback. Several suggested he'd get a shot at the position. But when Arizona coaches told him he fit their system and they saw him only as a quarterback, he believed them. But the plan was to redshirt Tate last season. He was forced into action because of injuries, and he wasn't close to ready. Rodriguez holds up a call sheet from a recent game, a laminated 8x11 sheet of paper in multiple colors with dozens of plays broken down by every possible situation. He folds it in half, folds it again, and again, until it's 1/8 of its original size. That, Rodriguez says, was the offensive game plan he felt comfortable handing to Tate last season. Wait, no, sorry. I may need to fold it again, he says. It might have been 1/16. Last spring and into the preseason, Tate competed with Dawkins for the starting job. Dawkins, a fourth-year junior, won the competition. He was more experienced. He had been steadier. And here's one more important thing, what Tate does so well, his knack for finding holes, then running away.